Welcome to our life in the Philippines. So I need to run some errands, and I figured I'd put the camera on and get a little blog done. I've been really lazy doing that, or lazy. I just haven't gotten out that much. Lately, I have started getting out a little bit, and I'm going to head up towards Mabalacat and taking a little shortcut through the neighborhood here. This place here, this street is amazing. Look at this, guys. They're sitting there doing out-of-body work in the middle of the street, painting the cars in the middle of the street. That is for sure something you would never see in back home in U.S. or Sweden or everywhere else, you know. The weather has been pretty good today. No rain, a little overcast, and it's breaking up. And we also got really lucky with the typhoon, as it did not even give us more than maybe a few minutes of sprinkles on outer bands of that storm. We did get nothing from it. All right, ladies, move out so I can get through. People walk in the middle of the street here. They don't really pay any attention. That's something I see all over the place. People cross the street wherever they feel like. This thing about having street crossings is not something people use, actually. Today, one of the things I've been dealing with for a little bit is my OCR, which is basically the registration of the motorcycle. It was registered, and they kind of lost the original. I haven't bothered about it for a long time, but I figured after a couple of years it's time to get that done. So I was up there about a month ago, and I said, nah, well, let's get this fixed. And today they actually called me and said, that is sorted out. So I guess that's Philippines, guys. Nothing you can do. Anyway, this little trip, I'm just taking you through parts of the neighborhood where we actually live. Streets are narrow, and it's typical Filipino community, actually, where it looks like this a lot of places, except when you get to a little more open areas with developments and other things, and it's a little different. But I lived here for I think now about 5 years, 6 years, and never had a problem. Here we're coming up on MacArthur Highway, and I'm going to go north towards Mabalacat. It looks like a normal day, guys. This is how it looks, or looked before the quarantines and all that stuff that started happening in March. The cars, it's a lot of cars out, a lot of traffic. That's a typical thing too. People coming out, they're making left turns from the right-hand lane. It's just frustrating for me. I don't know. I just don't like it. But again, it's Philippines. You live here, you gotta accept it and move on. It's a beautiful day, though. It's been quite rainy over the last 2-3 weeks. I think we had like 2 or 3 low pressure tropical depressions, or whatever you want to call it, come through, and it's been raining, and today it's actually no rain. So, and I also had to take the bike out and do a little bit of driving. I had a full tank in March, and I'm still working on it, and I'm afraid the gasoline is going to gum up. I mean, I haven't been driving literally maybe an hour in 8 months, or maybe even less. So I was thinking that maybe the gasoline starts gumming up, and been sitting there for several months. So the exercise to get the gasoline refreshed, and I'm going to top it off a little bit with fresh gas, so we don't have any problems. It's about 4:30 or so, and you can see traffic is pretty heavy today. I guess normal rush hour. It feels like everything has loosened up a little bit as far as people going back to work, people are out, and all that. So it feels good to starting to get back to normal. I don't know if that's going to be called normal, but for now it's at least you can be out a little bit and drive around and have some fun. So I'm coming up to the dealer here where I got my bike, and I've been talking to them over and over, and it's right here on the right hand at the motor trade. All right, so all things clear at this point. So now I'm going to take a little ride up towards Mabalacat. Just felt like I needed to get out for a little bit. And, you guys know I haven't been producing a whole lot of videos and other things over the last few days and months, 8 months. I've been on the lazy side. But I figured I'd go out and drive around a little bit today, and you know, it feels good to be out on the bike, feel the air, feel the blowing wind, and all that. So I can't wait until everything is open up, so you can start driving around, go across province lines with no limitations. You can do that today, but it's still limited, and you know, you got to have COVID clearance to go to the next province and that kind of stuff. You got to get tested. It's just a bunch of hassles to do that. So I'm waiting for it to open up. Right here in this bridge yesterday, there was some kind of run-in. Some people run into each other, and there was a car parked underneath the bridge, and there was 5 people in the car, and they all been shot. That's kind of scary, but don't know the situation. And the strange part is that this happened in the morning, and by 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, the car was still sitting there with the people in the car. Couldn't believe that. I didn't see it myself, but my sister-in-law went by there a couple of times yesterday. She lives up in Sevilla, so she went home and came back, and she works with me, so she told me there was a car parked there, and not the trike, but the jeepney drivers told them that the shooting took place early in the morning. It's kind of weird that they sit all day, but that's what they did. All right, so we just passed Mabalacat. That's what it is called here, and I'm going up towards downtown, and I think I'm going to just take a little ride, go into towards the Clark Gate, and head down that way, and go from there. Here's what I'm talking about. People see are coming, they come out, everybody kind of, here you see another two girls walking across the street. It's just like there is no traffic rules, and it drives me crazy sometimes because as a foreigner, you're not used to it. You're used to people watching what they're doing. Here is just going, and a lot of times I think people think they're going to win the war against a motorcycle or a car or whatever, and it's just not going to happen. Oh, by the way, did you guys watch the drama unfolding in the United States today, the election? I don't think we ever had an election where they actually stopped counting, and there's what, 8, 9, 10 states undecided today, and some of them saying they're going to not submit the final votes until Friday. It to me looks like somebody is trying to take an election away from the rightful winner. You know, it's terrible. It got to be. You know, I spoke to my brother this morning, and we talked about it. And he's Swedish, right? So like me, and he was laughing out. He said, "We have had electronic IDs for many years, and in a country like the United States, with all the technology and everything, they're like 100 years behind us when it comes to these things." This should never happen. Once you register, you should have an ID. That ID should be submitted when you vote, and that's it. And if you can't submit that ID, or you know, even change the election so you can actually vote some form of electronic. We got the technology today. And once that vote is cast with your ID, that ID goes offline, and it can't be used more than once. You know, there got to be ways to fix that. It's just crazy. All right, so I am getting really close to Mabalacat, downtown area. It's just 500 meters or so up here, but I'm going to take off here and take this little side road and go around in here and go up to the Clark Gate. I take this shortcut here a little bit once in a while, and that's what we're going to do right now. This looks like a pretty decent neighborhood, actually, and you know, I've been driving through here a few times. All right, so what is going on here? Okay, they got this blocked off. You can't go straight ahead there, so we'll figure out where to go here. Oh, by the way, guys, tomorrow morning, Thursday, at what is it, 9:15 a.m. and also 8:15 p.m. on Wednesday night, we have our live feeds where we like to interact with you as a subscriber. So don't miss that. Sign on with us and collaborate. I'll have a link posted. You can join us on the screen if you want, and we'll go from there. And tomorrow we probably will talk quite a bit about the election, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this road takes me up towards the Clark Gate. I didn't expect to go here, so I've never been in here before, but we'll see where we get, where we're coming out. gotta be coming out somewhere in Mabalacat. Alright, let's go in here to the left and see what happens. Pretty decent neighborhoods. You start seeing quite a bit of kids out on the street and all that, and people are coming out, and that's a good thing. We're getting tired of being kept down. It's time to come out and start enjoying life again. Alright, so let's make a left turn here, and you can't go straight, so we'll turn right here and see. I think we're going to come out here. Yep, that's it. This is the main road up to the Clark Gate from Mabalacat downtown. So we are going to make a left turn here and head on down that way. Alright, that's it. So let's get up here, and up here is the entrance to Clark, getting into Clark from Mabalacat, and I'm going to take the other road that goes pretty much straight down to Andoer, outside of Clark, and it comes out by SMO. This is kind of the only road that where you can open up the throttle a little bit, because there's not a whole lot of traffic. So to the right here, you go into the Clark Gate and travels down to inside Clark. So I'm going to go around this way, and this road is taking you straight down to Andoer City. You come out by SM Clark. Alright guys, I hope you have enjoyed the ride, and I certainly did. We had a lot of fun. Here we can open up the throttle a little bit, and some people do more than I do. I think the speed limit here is like 50 or 60 kilometers an hour, and you never know. They might be out and checking for you. And to the right here, if you see a couple of trucks up there to the right hand side. It's I think SE-Tech's going to Subic or something like that. So alright, thank you for riding with me. God bless, and we will see you tonight, Wednesday, Wednesday 8:15 p.m. and tomorrow 9:15. Wait, don't click that button unless, of course, you hit the subscribe button, and then you can move on. And while you're down there, hit the notification button as well. And if you leave a like or a comment, we will personally respond to you on all or any request you might have. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again at the next video.